Hi, I wanted to get on here today. I just got off work. I'm a mail carrier, so this heat is getting to me. It hasn't been too bad today though. I was off Monday and Tuesday, so today's my first day back. It was a pretty easy day. I'm already off, but before I head home and get my little girl, because 2 out of my 3 kids that are still at home are at 4-H camp this week. So me and my little one, she is 6, we are going to our small group tonight for church. And so I know I'm not going to be able to record anything later. But anyway, so today I've been thinking I might tell you guys a little bit about how my husband and I went from no kids to 5 kids in like a 2-year span. So we got married in 2010. I was working at a bank, he worked at a concrete company, and we just weren't making ends meet. So we decided that he was going to go back over the road as a truck driver and I was going to go with him. So I did. A few months in, I decided to get my CDLs, and I actually was a truck driver. We've been to almost every state in the lower 8 states or whatever. And so anyway, so we were truck drivers together for a while, and that was kind of cool, but I missed my family, so I came back home and we decided we wanted to have children. Well, we tried and tried, but I just never was able to get pregnant. So we decided we were going to adopt. And to do that, we decided we wanted to help any kids that we might be able to help. So we were going to do that through foster care. So we went ahead, took the classes, got approved, jumped through all the hoops, everything like that, and we became foster parents. So our very first placement, so for anybody that doesn't know, I am a twin, and my twin sister, she's my best friend, but anyway, our very first placement was newborn twins. So I was in heaven. I was like, this is it, these are gonna be my kids. I was so excited. But those kids actually ended up getting placed with a family member. So I was pretty bummed, but because they went back, we ended up getting an emergency placement just overnight. And so that next day when I went to drop those kids off to their person they were supposed to be going with, I just so happened to walk by this lady at the children's services office here in our local county, and she kind of stopped and looked at me and she said, "Are you a foster parent?" I said, "Yeah, my husband and I are foster parents." And she said, "Are you wanting to adopt kids?" And I said, "Yeah, that's what we really wanted to do. We wanted to adopt. That's the whole reason we were doing it." And she said, I just don't know why, but I felt like I needed to stop and ask you, but we actually have a couple kids that are going to be able to be adopted. Would you be interested in meeting them?" And immediately I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Like, this was crazy. How did I happen to just pass this woman and all of this happened? But it's a God thing.